Welcome to Patience and Strategies. So listen, I've here's an update. I've got my microwave installed, and as you guys can see, go over here, and I gotta turn the inverter on in the back. So this is my new 1024 watt EcoFlow I just bought, and it's hooked up to solar power. See there? Just came on. Not pulling in any watts because it's 100% charged, but I need to hit that switch in the back in order to start my microwave, which is this microwave here has a medium low, a medium high, and then a high. So the medium high only pulls out about 700 watts, which is plenty for my inverter, but anything higher than that, I'm afraid it's going to damage my inverter, so I kind of keep that part down. Up here, I've got my 3 solar panels. I've got my other 2 installed, and I've got this solar panel for my battery. Keep my battery nice and charged. So I kind of need to clean the back here as much as possible. And a couple of weeks ago, I did a video on sternos. And what I was trying to say was those sternos are completely unsafe. You know, in the back of this cab, I had one of those sternos going in a sterno heater that I made. And I had 3 different kinds. They all put out more than 500 CO after about 10 minutes of running. One of them had put out, and this was the green one. This was the one that was supposed to be biodegradable from Walmart, and it put out over 1,000 CO. So, I decided to abandon my campaign with the sternos, and I'm just going to focus on my little buddy here. So I've got another little buddy coming. I just ordered it today. I should have it by tomorrow, and it's going to sit in the cab of the truck. And the reason being is because that cab gets so cold, and through this fan, air kind of seeps through from the cab into the back. So I'm going to preheat both. But the good thing about the little buddy in the back of this camper is I don't even have to turn this thing on. All I have to do is turn this thing to pilot like that. There it is. Now that will stay lit, and this thing actually has put out just an enormous amount of heat in the back here. The other day I was in 20-degree weather, and the camper never got under 70 degrees. I kid you not. It was fantastic. So this thing ran up here on this shelf all night long, and I didn't have to turn it on or off, not one time, in the back of this camper. And I thought that was amazing. So my plan is to use the other little buddy in the cab and do the exact same thing. Just keep the pilot light lid, and this thing puts out 0 CO. As you guys can see, there's my CO detector. It doesn't put out any CO, and I could let this thing run on idle, on pilot, and it puts out enough heat to last me all night. Now I will, when I first start it, I'll turn it on and run it up to about 92 degrees on a cold night, and then turn it off. And I'll just let it sit on pilot light, and it will run. I ran it 10 hours on the same propane tank that I've got hooked up to it now. On low, these things are only supposed to last 4.5 to 5 hours. But this thing was lasting 10 hours plus and still going strong after, and that wasn't even full when I did it the other night. So I don't even know how much propane is left in this little 1-pound tank, but man, it could probably run for 3 days, maybe 30 hours if you just run it on pilot, and I can feel the heat from here. It's putting out plenty of heat. You knock the chill out of the air, and then you just put it on idle and let the pilot light continue to warm the truck. And I've got my little fans here to keep everything kind of going. I've got my other inverter back there, my 512 watt, and then there's my mini. So I've got plenty of AC back here, and I don't have to do anything else. So over here, Basically what I did is I'm working on this right here right now, trying to make my sink more accessible. I kind of jerry-rigged this thing up, but I need to fix this top part here, so I need to get an adapter that I can screw into this lid right here. But this thing works perfectly, you know. And I don't need a sink or anything. I don't need a bowl or anything else. I can just let it pour out the truck and wash my hands or whatever. I got to build a little platform here that extends out, and then I can run it out to here, wash my hands, and then slide it back in. So that's my plans for that. And then up here, I had built a heater, or built a shelf with my microwave on there. This will have more totes here full of different snacks and foods and canned goods and other things that I want, along with some paper plates and plastic utensils, because I ain't washing shit. When I use what I use, it's going in the trash. And of course, there's my refrigerator that's running strong and no problems. So anyway, just want to give you guys an update. I haven't done one in a while, and I want to keep you guys in the loop. Also, my next trade for next week, Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to get the buy signal. It's going to be Gush, G-U-S-H. It's an oil ETF that could bring in 40 to 50% gains in about 9 to 10 days on average. So, and then after I click out of that one, I'll let you guys know what my next trade is. You guys can follow me, you guys can invest, and your money can make you money while you're making money. And if you're going to live the life of a nomad, that's very, very important that you learn how to make money while you're on the road. So, guys, got any questions or comments? Let me know. Bye.